folks, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for watching. I'm on a road trip, going up north from the GTA to up north. It's like 200 and something kilometers, 2.5 hours one way. I filled up the car fully. I say filled it up, I charged it up. And I'm on my way. I'm about an hour and a half in. I've got another 55 minutes. I've gotten 140 kilometers in. It's a good drive. I'm in autopilot. My hands are here, sometimes on the wheel. Mostly on the wheel, I should say. And I'm driving, and I'm kind of bored. I just, not bored. Lunch. Get it now. It rolled all the way over there. I've just finished watching the latest Model 3 Owners Club podcast with Trevor and his friends. Listening. And I've got another podcast to go through, but it's kind of, I'm by myself. You can see it, like I said, I'm going up north, so I got the cooler back there, the giant cooler in the back seat. I had to put the seat belt on because the cooler is so heavy. It kept saying that there's a person there unbelted, so I had to put the seatbelt on. But let me show you. I'm about 140 kilometers in. Let me show you the what we got going on. Okay, folks. Like I said, I'm in autopilot. Here you have it. 142 kilometers already since I last charged. I charged up to 100% because this place is about almost 250 kilometers one way into. So I'll charge it. It's a cottage. So when I get up to the cottage, I'll charge it up again. Probably just plug it into 110 and see what I get from there. Used 20 kilometers already, and 140 kilowatt hours per kilometers. So that's not bad. Making pretty decent efficiency here. But as you can see, it's dead straight. I'm going from, like I said, the GT. I'm going east to around Belleville area and then straight up north. So I could even stop at the Belleville supercharger if I need to. I probably won't need to, but I can. I've got autopilot on, as you can see, 112 kilometers, and it's doing an awesome job. I've got another 56 kilometers before I get to where I'm going. Okay, just turned you around. Can't wait for version 9. Just listening to the podcast, and they're talking about version 9, how it's out to the beta testers right now, and it's soon going to come. Who knows when it's going to start going to the Canadian people here, but looks pretty cool. I've got a pee. No. So folks, we've arrived, or I've arrived, 240 kilometers later, 32 kilowatts of energy used, and 135 watts an hour per kilometer. And you know what? That's pretty decent. That works out to something in miles. But we're here, and we're going to enjoy the weekend. Okay folks, welcome back. We are on our way home and on autopilot. We're about 49 kilometers into our trip. We're going all the way home. We've probably got about 250, 240 kilometers of driving to do. And as you can see, our consumption is pretty good. 140 watts an hour per kilometers. And by the way folks, I charge, as you saw in the video, I charge on level 1 for the last 48 hours, probably less than 48, maybe 45 hours. I could have charged, I actually stopped it. I charged up to 80% or 80, just over 80%, maybe 81, 82%. And then I turned it off this morning when I woke up. I turned it back on for 3 hours and basically we're just under 90%. So we went from what we left off when we got to the cottage, which was probably, I think it was 50 to 55%, all the way to 90% in 2 days. Trickle charge, level 1, 110 outlet plugged in, and you can find that anywhere, folks. As long as you're staying for a few days and you're not driving, like in our situation we weren't. Worked out great. So we're going home. I'll keep you posted on our progress and our consumption and everything as we go along. We're doing 110 is the maximum traffic aware cruise control, and right now we're in some traffic here. I'll zoom out and show you some traffic there. So we're doing 104 kilometers an hour. Okay folks, about halfway there. Now we're starting to hit some traffic here in Oshawa, going westbound. Of course, traffic in Oshawa. Just to give you an update, even though I said I had the cruise control set at 110, I bumped up to 115. The traffic opened up a bit and I was doing mainly 115 probably for the last half hour or so, and our consumption has gone up, and as a result of it, it's 141 watt hours per kilometer. So not that bad. It's a pretty decent number. Done 130 kilometers and we're halfway home. Can't wait for version 9 so we have the efficiency meter or chart. That'll be great to see. But like I said, after this traffic dies down, we'll get back up to speed and we'll finish up the last leg. Okay folks, back to showing you the progress here. Just over 2 hours. We've used an average of, well, it's 2 hours since we started from Tim Hortons, but in total, since we left the cottage, 30 kilowatt an hour is what our consumption is. 145 watt hours per kilometer, that's our efficiency. Not bad at all. Like I said, I popped up to 115 up here. We're not even doing 115, we're doing between 110 and 112. 208 kilometers total, so we're almost there. We just have a few more kilometers, probably another 20 or 30 more kilometers to go, and we're home. Autopilot's working like a charm, probably like 95% in autopilot. Just got off the highway, 237 kilometers later, and 34 kilowatts later. We are going to be home in another 9 minutes. So we are home. We've finally done it. And it took us, the total trip was 245 kilometers. That was it. From door to door, 245 kilometers. So 35 kilowatt hours of energy we used. So almost half the battery. If we were to assume, like most of us do, the battery pack is 75 kilowatts in the long range Model 3. Here's our efficiency. Pretty decent. 144 watt hours per kilowatt, or sorry, per kilometer. Not bad. If we were to change that into miles, that should be 230 miles if my calculations are correct. It took us just over 2.5 hours, and we are here. So anyways folks, we are home. It was a great trip. Love road trips in the Model 3. They're just awesome. See you later.
Falling too fast, get prepared for this. Tripping in the world could be dangerous. Everybody circling this vulturous. Negative and emphasis. Everybody waiting for the fallen man. Everybody praying for the end of times. Everybody hoping they could be the one. I was born to run, I was born for this.